In this video, we're going to apply the 3 logarithmic rules that we just learned into some more complicated examples. All right, so what do we have here? We have log of x to the 5th times y to the 2nd times z. So we see, oh look, this is a big product, right? We have product of 3 things, x to the 5th, y squared, and z. Now the product rule, we only did, we'll write it over here, right? Log of mn was equal to log m plus log n. And you can kind of extrapolate that to 3 parts, but let's assume that we just had, we'll just go ahead and do it multiple times, right? Because we can say, okay, this is x to the 5th times y squared times z. So that would be log of x to the 5th plus log of y squared z. And then you can say, oh, I can apply this product rule again, right? I got log x to the 5th. Here I've got log y squared plus log of z. Then, so this was product rule. And then we had product rule again, but you really don't need to do 2 steps unless you feel like it. Then we have to apply the power rule, right? Because we have log of numbers with powers. So we're going to have 5 log x plus 2 log y plus 1 log z, but we don't write 1. So this is power rule. And we get to the end of the line with expanding our logarithmic expressions. Okay, then we have ln of cube root of 5x to the 5th. So first thing we're going to do is say, well, I know that the cube root is the 1/3 power. Now you have a choice here. You can move the 1/3, you can use the power rule, move it out front, or you can apply it to the product in the parentheses. I'm going to put this here because this is all in the logs. I tend to like to bring the 1/3 out. And we've got log of 5x to the 5th. Then we say, oh, look, we've got a product. I'm going to write that this was the power rule. And then we're going to say 1/3. And this is where you got to be careful because we're going to split this natural log of 5x to the 5th because that's a product of 5 times x to the 5th. So we're going to do ln of 5 plus ln of x to the 5th. That's our product rule. And so that 1/3 is multiplying both of those, and that tends to get dropped a lot of times. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute that. And now I'm going to use my power rule again with that 5th. So we're going to have 1/3 times 5, so 5/3 ln x. If you had changed this to be 5 to the 3rd times x to the 5/3, you're still going to get the same place in the end. It's all good either way. Okay, so some more examples here. Log of x cubed times 3x minus 4 quantity to the 4th. So we see that this is a product of x cubed times 3x minus 4 to the 4th. So this is a product of these 2 things. So we can apply the product rule. Log of x to the 3rd plus log of 3x minus 4 to the 4th. So that was product rule. And then we say, oh, look, we've got some powers going on here. So we're going to take that 3, move it out front. Now, the next part, we have that 4. It's a power on what's in the log, so it's going to move out front too, right? So these, remember, when we do these, they're really parentheses around here, right? This is not the cube of log of x. This is the log of x cubed. They're different. Okay, so we're going to say 4 log 3x minus 4. That is our power rule. And we cannot go any further because we can't simplify across addition or subtraction inside a log. So it's done. Okay. This one, we've got a quotient, right? So we can look at this as this one expression over another one. So we're going to say, okay, great, I got log of x cubed y minus log of z to the fourth, right? That's our quotient rule. And then we're going to say, oh, look, I got a product, so we're going to break that up. Log of x to the third plus log of y, and then minus log of z to the fourth. So that is product rule. And then one last rule to use, because we have powers, we're going to pull those powers out front, right? So we'll have 3 log x plus log y minus 4 log z. So that's our power rule. And there we're at the end of the game. Okay, so we've got one more of these, but I'm going to go ahead and break for the next video.